Okay, so welcome again to Military Guna TV. Thank you very much for joining. And today we have a few things we're going to speak about. No, we're going to speak about the match time, the confirmed match time for our first game in the World Cup qualifiers in Jamaica. That's versus Panama. We're going to speak about Greg Leigh. We're going to speak about Damion Lowe. We're also going to speak about Ravel Morrison. So, guys, please remember to smash that like button and make sure that you subscribe to the Military Guna TV. Now, let's get straight into it. Oh, guys, smash the like button. I need to emphasize on that because at the end of the day, most of the videos are not going out to the content the content viewers, the viewers and subscribers that are in the Reggae Boy category. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what the problem is, but there seems to be some issues with YouTube and that aspect of it. So, guys, just please, as I would say, advise you smash that like button. I really would appreciate it if you do. Now, as you guys know, we're going to be playing the World Cup qualifiers quite soon, and preparations are already being put in place for that. As yesterday, we got the confirmed time. We got the confirmed time for the first game, for our first game at home. Let me pull it up. Okay, so Jamaica versus Panama will take place 5 p.m. at Kingston match time. I got the news today. That's it. So definitely 5 p.m. At our home in the office. We do have a good record in the office versus Panama. So I believe that the time span is quite good. Hopefully that most of the preparations are put in place. Whosoever wants to go and watch those games are already purchasing their tickets, because I do know that within the next 2 weeks or so, that will be sold out. Without a doubt, that will be sold out. So the match time is actually, guys, 5 p.m. Jamaican time. That will be in Kingston. I think it's at the National Stadium. Hopefully the field and the pitch is in tip-top shape prior to that. So let's move away from that now. So Greg Leigh played for Morecambe. Most of you guys know that. He faced off against Blackburn Rovers in the EFL Cup, where they defeated Blackburn Rovers 2-1. Greg Leigh, Reggae Boy left back, as you guys know. He had an outstanding game, one of the best performance on the team, also one of the best performer on the pitch. Also was actually recommended for man of the match, but I didn't think he got it though. I didn't think he got it though. But he did put in a strong, and I mean a strong and solid performance for Morecambe, helping them to win that game more safer. So the next one I'll speak about is actually Damion Lowe. So Al Ittihad has recently played their game yesterday, actually, in the first game since the break of their season. And the break that they had was actually in June. In July, the 5th of July. And then their first game resumed yesterday. And guess what? There is no Damion Lowe in the squad. Yes, there could be, it could be a case in which he's still on holiday. That could be the case. That could be the case. He could still be on holidays, or we have rumors circling around now. Not rumors. Story was break on Coach's X platform that he's heavily linked with a massive move into England, or European clubs are actually looking at him. So I'm not sure if that is actually something that is now being materializing. It's coming to fruition, and definitely it would be good. It would be good. It's something that I do believe that should have happened a long time. I'm one of Damien's biggest critics, and anyone who watched my program should have and definitely know that already. I'm one of Damion Lowe's biggest critics, and he did perform well enough for me to say that he has definitely put me on the back burner to say that yes, he's definitely as good as OAC. But I watched him in the league, and I made my assessment based off what I've seen in the league, and it's two different performances from the league versus from the national colors. Maybe wearing the colors, there's a bit more pride and dignity, so that extra effort may be given. But in the same sense, well done, and hopefully the reason why his absence is actually due to the fact that there's a strong move, there's a big move for him impending, and we'll see how that one goes. So the next player that I want to speak about is the man himself, Ravel Morrison. He's the whole reason why I did this video. But in the same sense, I did have to pass on those relatively good information. It was quite exceedingly well. But Ravel Morrison, back on the pitch, yes, with a win as well, also with a screamer. With a screamer. No, and what does this performance what is this performance telling us? It's telling me for first that Ravel Morrison is down but was not out. He was down but he was not out. And if you guys know what I'm talking about, definitely I'm talking about people are saying that Ravel Morrison might not reignite his career, but definitely what we saw yesterday was a stellar performance from Ravel Morrison, and definitely I would say possible man of the match. I would say possible man of the match. I did see a few players that were actually getting really involved in the game. But definitely Ravel Morrison was a massive shout for man of the match. His goal was crucial in Derby County coming back into the game to get something out of it, and his goal led them back into extra time, which we saw them winning in penalties. But in the same sense, I was surprised that the mere fact that the game was going extra time and Rooney still up to take him off the pitch. Now, let me run through a few of his stats. He played in number 10 position in the attacking midfielder role. He's the highest rated player on on the team. Is it so? Yes, he's the highest rated player on the team. Let me check. Yes, he's the highest rated player on the team who started on the pitch. Quite good stats, really good stats. I would say total minutes played 88. He had 1 goal. He had a total passing percentile of 93%, which is good. Long ball completed. He attempted 5, completed 3. He had 1 shot on target, 1 shot off target, 1 block shot, which is accumulates for his three shots that he took. 1 aerial duel, and he won that as well. He only lost possession 6 times, which is relatively quite low for the position that he was playing in. It goes to show that his ball retention is quite high. Well, as you can see from his heat map, he wasn't playing that deep. But what he tend to do, it tend to drop back deep quite so often to support. Now, what a lot of people don't know, Ravel Morrison is actually a ball progressor. What do I mean by that? He's someone who's going to come and collect the ball, to play the ball forward, to move the ball forward if he realizes that the ball is not moving forward. But in this game, it highlights the quality that he has, and it highlights the reason why Wayne Rooney decided that he wants to take. That's enough of the stats. The reason why Wayne Rooney would definitely want to take that big chance with Ravel Morrison, and I would say that it pays off. It's paying off at this moment. And if Ravel Morrison can keep this up at this moment, I honestly believe that Derby County would actually be finishing high up the table, and then you'll see another big team coming in for Ravel Morrison, because obviously, based on how he was moving, he was literally initially started off the game a bit nervous, but you could see that maybe it's just the conditions, the crowd, the fans, and whatever he was not that adept and equipped for that. But he grew into the game, and he started to show his class, and he was heads above most of the players in regard to how he assessed himself on the pitch, out of touch, most people would say. But definitely we can now say that definitely what we're seeing from this Ravel Morrison is that he does have the talent, and he was never out. He was down, but he was never out of the team, and he still has that elite caliber quality in him, despite him not playing regular football at a regular club. Now, funny enough, it's so awkward that he just got a 1-year contract, and most teams that he played for actually just 1 year. But hopefully this is a turnaround for him. I'm hoping that this is a turnaround for him, and most Reggae Boy fans, even the Derby County fans are hoping that this is the form that they're expecting to get the Ravel Morrison in. So, people, I won't lament on that any further. Great performance from Ravel Morrison. Damion Lowe, definitely looking at as if he's going to make that move. We'll see about that one. We'll see about that one. And actually, and Greg Leigh put in a stellar performance. Remember that match time, 5 p.m. Jamaican time, 5 p.m. Jamaican time for that Panama game, 5 p.m., which is a really, really good time period, I would say. And if I can go at that game. But anyways, people, thank you very much for tuning in. This has been really a good one. Don't forget to smash that like button and ensure that you subscribe to the Military Guna TV for regular updates like this. I'm sorry about yesterday. I didn't upload yesterday. I really, really apologize, people. It's been mad. Work is mad. Work is really, really mad. But people, thank you. Military Guna TV, people.